I first read this quote a couple years ago, and it's really stuck with me since then. I can assure you that I have not achieved freedom from fear. I have a kid on the way. I have a lot of debt. I've never worked a job for more than a year. And now I am deciding to commit to YouTube with less than 1,000 subscribers. And in this video, I just kind of want to go over my thought process and some of the reasons why I'm deciding to commit to this new challenge. I've always been a bit of a dreamer and an optimist and incredibly stubborn. And my life has never really followed a normal path. In 2014, I dropped out of college to move out west, and I ended up living out of my truck for about 4 years, traveling around, taking photos, and just working odd jobs here and there at gear shops, construction, a few photography gigs mixed in. I first met Amanda in 2017, and then towards the end of the year, I moved to Salt Lake City, and I've started building a business there, working with Salt Lake City-based clients. For years, Amanda's been telling me to start a YouTube channel, and I just never really felt ready. I always thought there were better videos out there. Why would someone choose to watch mine? I've always been a photographer, and the jump to video meant a ton of new skills that I was a complete beginner at, and it just felt like a huge challenge. I wanted to stay in my comfort zone. But over the past 2 years, I've grown increasingly frustrated with three main things that finally pushed me over the edge and forced me to just commit to learning all these skills that I need and to really get this channel going. So the first of those three things is that I've been wanting to teach and share some of the knowledge that I've acquired over the past 20 years of taking photos. And I don't really have a good way to do that. I thought about doing online courses or workshops, but I didn't want to try and sell spots or sell courses. And then I've tried to start a blog multiple times, but I don't enjoy the process of writing. Once I started doing video and I learned those skills that are necessary, it actually got me really excited. I enjoy this whole process, and I like giving away the knowledge that I have for free on this channel. The second thing on that list is that I've noticed a big disconnect between my personal projects and my client work. My personal work is typically portrait projects, like my backpacker project or the portraits I took in Ecuador. And for my client work, once in a while I'm shooting portraits, but I shoot a lot of other stuff too. And I don't want this to sound like complaining. I'm very grateful for all my clients, but I want to be able to shoot more personal projects. And I think eventually this YouTube channel could provide the means to shoot more personal work and then have a way to share that with a community. And that leads me right into the third reason I wanted to start this channel, and probably the biggest motivator. It's that I didn't have anywhere to share my work. And I put a lot of work into these personal projects like my Ecuador portraits. And then I'm just sharing them on a tiny screen on Instagram, trying to battle this algorithm that doesn't even show my photos to my followers. I just got really sick of that. I'd put a lot of work into photos and be happy with them, and then I would find myself not even sharing them, and they just kind of sit on my computer. And so YouTube, I know a lot of people are still watching on their phone, but at least you're choosing to click my video and view my work, and you're not just being fed something by an algorithm. So I found that YouTube is just a much better place to share photos. And then looking at my metrics, some people do watch my videos on a desktop or even on a TV, and thinking of some of my photos showing up big on a TV is pretty cool. So that was a huge factor. So my stubborn, optimistic dream is to grow this channel, grow this community, teach what I know, learn from you, and share my work. Even in the short time that I've been on YouTube, I've gotten some really incredible feedback from you guys, and it really just gives me a lot of hope for what's possible with this channel. I'm excited to look back at this video in a couple years and just see how far we've come, and I really appreciate all of you. Thanks so much for watching. I'll catch you in the next video.